on the road again to our new destination.
That's right, folks. Can't wait.
We've got our backup camera for the trailer, and we are traveling on to the new destination. Now we got rain, construction, crazy. Nothing like working in the rain to get our trailer set up. In the mud, this is the third spot we've moved and to fit in to. So we got set up in the rain. We're both wet, both a little grumpy, and we grabbed a quick bite to eat. I need some coffee to get some of the chill away. Ron, thankfully, is going to the store to try to find an adapter because we don't have the right hookups. Our campsite is a 30 amp, our trailer is a 50 amp, so we had to have the right adapters. We bought other adapters but didn't have the exact right adapter for this moment. And thankfully, going old school, I still have my little coffee pot from the tent camping days. So, woohoo, I can have coffee, and Ron's going out to save the day to get the right plug so we can have electricity at this site. Okay. Hi, I'm Wanda.
I'm Ron.
And we are
Scoog's Wandering Ways. We're here today. Now, forgive me if I'm not saying this right, but Sesquicentennial State Park, established in 1937. There's a lake back here with a dam that was built by the CCC, the Conservation Corps, back in the 30s to 1940. And it still holds about 30 acres of water and has sustained floods. In 2015, there was a giant flood in the air. We are in Columbia, South Carolina. And even though it was this giant flood, the dam here at this lake held.
And we'll show you those those spots in just a second. But I do want to say the only reason we came to this state park and we found it was because I was watching YouTube of the Grateful Glampers, so fellow YouTubers, and I just wanted to give them credit. They're the ones that talked about it first, and we decided to come check it out like they did. This is the boat house.
Here at the park, they rent paddle boats, canoes, kayaks, and fishing boats by the day from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're going to go look at the lake now. The Civilian Conservation Corps, 1933 to 42, dedicated to the men of the CCC in South Carolina. And they had a reunion here August 18th of 1984. And that's what this plaque commemorates. It's a beautiful place. And here's the lake. What do you think?
It is absolutely beautiful. The lake is beautiful. They even have the boats over here. Unfortunately, the sign says no swimming or wading. But one of the local residents that I have made a friend with, she told me that years ago they used to be able to come out here and swim in it. But for some reason you can't. And in the distance, there are actually people out on the canoe and one of the little paddle boats. So it is still a beautiful little lake. And the morning, it is very beautiful. People can also see the geese out here. People can come out and go fishing. And then for the people that are the walkers, you can come out here and walk. I think one of the trails is like 3.5 miles, and it goes up and around this whole lake up behind those trees. Okay, we're coming close to the waterfall, and
It's a dam and a waterway built by the Conservation Corps in the 1930s,
uh,
and it's still in perfect functioning condition today.
so I'm going to show you the lake from behind. Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
There you go. So in the morning, when I've come over here, you can see the steam rising up, the sun coming up over it, and it is just absolutely beautiful. And on the other side of the lake here is where you can see the waterfall. Okay, here's the waterfall.
Here's the dam and the waterfall, built during the Great Depression in the 1930s. Still functioning today in 2023.
Woo.
Humidity is horrible. And the subsequent spillways on down. Beautiful out here.
Yeah, I'd love to jump in, but
no swimming. It's a beautiful lake and a beautiful view. This is a bridge over the waterway or the spillway that leads to the dam right over here.
Yeah, so
The bridge has subsequently been rebuilt, but it was still here in the 1930s in a different one form or another.
So about this spot, I ended up meeting up with a couple of people that were kind enough to show me the trails on this. Sandy and her husband Chris, I met them just right over here, and they showed me the trails that will go up and around the lake, and comes way out over on the other side. And I do say you have to get up this time of the year. You have to get up first thing in the morning to be able to do it, because whew, right
Humidity
now
is,
you
it rained really hard
hard
last night.
Yeah, and I think we're about wringing wet
Yeah.
right now. But beautiful park in South Carolina.
If you're in the area, stop by. It's worth the visit.
And
they have day use also. The splash park.
Yeah. Please, 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 can we go to the water park? I know we're not kids, but I'm melting.
It's not open for a few more minutes.
Do you think they'd let the big kids,
They'll be here all day long,
the old people, to get in there? It's so hot. While we were at Sesquicentennial Park at the campground, we have made new friends, and Charlie here is one of our new friends, and our neighbor, and his owner is.
Hello, I'm Devlin. How are you?
And his other owner is.
I'm Ryan.
and Ryan helped us explain. What did you help explain?
T-Mobile. Cellular internet.
And because we were struggling and we thought we'd ask somebody that knew what they were doing. So Ryan was kind enough to give us some pointers. And so they are leaving today, and we are saying goodbye to Charlie. Bye, Charlie. Bye, Charlie.
At the park, there's also some beautiful things to see. There was a log cabin originally constructed in 1754. It was at the west side of Columbia. It was condemned. It was saved by the Odom family and the Women's Club of Columbia here in South Carolina. And they preserved it here in the park for people to see. You can look in the windows, but you can't go in. Maybe special access to see inside is available from the rangers, but we don't know. But it's beautiful to see the construction from 2 centuries ago that we still have with us today. You can see inside it has a wooden plank floor. I believe it has a staircase and an upper part that you can see in just a minute, but it's just great.
Yeah, can you imagine sitting out here on the front porch with your rocking chair? But in today's humidity, oh my goodness.
Well, they didn't, that's what,
I know
they were
that's what
sturdier people.
they were used to it. We are big babies. I think we need our air. Yeah, it's the.
And here's the upstairs, the 2nd story, and the brick chimney. This is all the original stuff. Just glad they preserve and save stuff like this. So if you remember in videos before, we talked about if this had been destroyed or torn down, but they had left the chimney, the story behind the chimneys. If you haven't, go back and watch those episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm Ron.
I'm Wanda.
We're the Scoogs Wandering Ways. Now, like,
subscribe,
please, hit the notification button because we'll be making more. And please, please, in the leave some comments below. We always need all the help we can get, and we read every comment. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.